The Sims 4 kits have become a staple for Create-A-Sim enthusiasts and builders, and the kit, Basement Treasures, is no exception. This kit is full of musty, outdated furniture and distressed decor that will help you tell generational stories through the homes you build. The Basement Treasure Kit comes with 26 build buy items, including a variety of furniture, decor, and even a styled room. Most items have between 4 to 8 swatches, so you can customize your builds to fit your specific story. And many of the objects in the kit come with both newer and more scratched up or damaged color varieties, so you can choose the look that best suits your Sim's personality. If you're a fan of storytelling in The Sims 4, the Basement Treasures kit is a must. With its wide variety of items, the kit will give you the tools you need to create truly unique and memorable homes for your Sims. So I'm going to show you all of the new items and give you my official review of the Sims 4 Basement Treasures kit. We've got the recliner. It comes in 8 different swatches, slightly worn and very worn versions. And I just love the worn versions, especially of these chairs. You know, like the light brown one here and the black one especially. The white one just looks really dirty. It's just really, really cool to see. Then we've got the grandma's sofa, which comes in, again, 8 different swatches. Now, these aren't as worn as the recliner, but I still love it. In my mind, grandma's sofa should have more blankets, more cushions, but these are nice. Then we've got this vintage TV. This is the one that does not work. This one comes in 8 swatches, and the noticeable difference between the two are watermarks on the top, or scuff marks on the top, and a broken speaker on the side. But again, really, really nice. It works as like an entrance table or a hallway table, or you can use it as a stand for the vintage TV or any TV that does work. Yeah, it's really cool. And we've got the coffee table. This one has 7 swatches. It comes in a wide variety of scuffed, watermarked, veneer peeling, seriously awesome. The stacked chairs is pretty cool. It's basically, instead of using it as a seat, you use it as a table. I mean, that's repurposing, isn't it? Absolutely love it. Then we've got the original plant from The Sims 1 in 5 different swatches. A bunch of different wall textures, wall decals that show plaster flaking away from exposing the brick or the wall drywall underneath, loads of scuff marks, mold and mildew stains here, watermarks, absolutely fantastic. This will be great, by the way, in old abandoned houses, fixer-uppers, haunted houses, just all of that stuff, as well as basements. We've got these photos that come in a variety of frames. Actually 4 photos in 8 different types of frames. And these are awesome because all of the photos, Sims at different stages in their lives. Like we've got Bob and Eliza Pancakes getting married. These 4 kid Sims here are the roomies. Really, really cool. This gives a little bit of a nostalgic feel in my mind. Then we've got this mirror that leans up against the wall. This mirror does work. It comes in 7 different swatches. Photo or painting that we can see also changes according to the swatch between 2 different images. And the mirrors come in cracked and non-cracked models, and they're all worn at the top, where the silver of the mirror has worn away over time. You see in really old mirrors. Absolutely love it. Then we've got 7 swatches of the mirror without the photos or pictures at the bottom. Again, this mirror works perfectly, even the cracked ones. This is the trinkets, and this is like my least favorite item of all in the Basement Treasures kit. It comes in 6 different swatches. It's a teddy bear holding flowers with one of its ears broken off, a couple of bowls there, or ashtrays or whatever they used to be, with some print photo thing inside of it, which, if it's a reference to something I don't get the reference, if you know, please let me know. To me, it's kind of boring. I would have liked to see a lot more swatches with oldie nostalgic type, items. Then we got this box of clothing and binders, 4 different swatches, one with white tape, one with clear tape, and 2 with water damage. And of course, everything inside has swatches as well. Then we've got 4 closed boxes, again, water damaged and not water damaged, yellow and white tape. I really like these. Even if they don't serve a purpose, they're just decorative, they're still really cool to put like up in an attic or in the basement, adds lots of storytelling and just feels that your Sims home is lived in. Then we've got this old landline phone and lunchbox combos. These come in 7 different swatches, and they're really cool. There's the freezer bunny, there's a cow plant. Yeah, this is a total decorative, by the way. The phone doesn't work or anything, but it's still really neat to see. And the boxes, the lunch boxes, come in clean as well as old, as rusty and dirty modes as well. Then we've got 8 swatches, milk crate full of old vinyl records, which again, really cool. And these don't even have to be stuck up in an attic or basement, because vinyl records right now are all the rage. They've come back in fashion. You could have these in your teenager's room or your musician's house, and it would look 100% legit and at home, in place. Any Sims homes, really. Then we've got old board games, 5 different swatches. May recognize some of these. You know, that's supposed to be the game of life. Really cool. Would fit in really well within any Sim household if they're avid gamers. And we've got the trophies in 4 different swatches. Now, to me, these would have been better if the number 1 had been changed to be, you know, like 1, 2, 3, and 4 to celebrate, you know, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th place. Just to make the different colors mean something a bit more than just 1st place. But I still like them. The dolly and old luggage comes in 4 different swatches, and absolutely love this. That suitcase just looks like it's falling apart and has been in storage for so long. I would be scared to look inside of those, to be honest. If they were real working, but yeah, they're really cool. I love it. Then the iconic love bed from The Sims 1, the Vibromatic, all taken apart and propped up against the wall with blankets in varying states of disrepair, and you can have either a clean or dirty mattress. Very, very awesome. And a really nice reference to the original Sims game. Then we've got a variety of lore decals that are scuffs, watermarks, and again, the mold and mildew stains. Now, these are not very noticeable on the floor, by the way, unless you have specific color of floor. These kind of tend to blend in because they're very light colored, I think is the phrase I'm looking for. Then we've got this retro lamp, which love, and that comes in 9 different swatches of grungy and broken lamps and not broken lamps. But I love this lamp, and this lamp comes with an emotional aura of stress. So these make your Sim stressed out. Not very much, it is there. The bed, by the way, going back to the Vibromatic love bed, that has a flirty aura. Floor lamp, which I also love. Lampshade is crooked, and it comes in 7 different swatches. Now, this also makes your Sims tense, and I love this lamp, but I think that they could have made it better by extending the arm out a little bit instead of making them all the same. Have some of them where the arms were extended out a little bit, just to make them a little bit more different. And we got the vintage TV in 4 different swatches, and these are so weird because unlike the other vintage TV that came with Eco Living, this vintage TV, the screen actually flickers and the images don't really look very good at all. Really nice though. What I find weird is this vintage TV is 130 simoleons, where the one that came with Eco Living is only 25 simoleons, and you can only find it through dumpster diving or in debug menu. And it's really weird because I would think that they would be about the same price. What do you think about that? I mean, 130 simoleons is cheap for a TV in build buy mode, but at the same time, quite expensive for what it is. Then we've got this bookshelf, and I love this bookshelf because we got the veneer peeling off at the bottom, got the wonky shelf there, and all of the old books and encyclopedia-like books there as well, which when I was a kid, we had encyclopedias, Encyclopedia Britannica. Freaking loved them. Then we got the steamer trunk, 6 different swatches. Absolutely love it. 4 of the swatches comes with a little bit there hanging out. Something that I've noticed that's a bit weird with the scarf or whatever this is meant to be hanging out is you can see through it. You can see the latch underneath them. I don't like that, but I love the trunk. Then we've got the wall swatches, and there's 7 different colors of wall swatches. They're okay. They're a bit basic, and they look way too similar to other things that we currently have. I would have loved to see basement walls, you know, like full brick walls, different types of brick walls, or concrete walls, or old paneling, wooden paneling that was popular in the 70s and early 80s. Would have loved to see that. Instead, we just got this. Here is all 3 swatches of the stylized room that came with the game as well, which is pretty cool. The Sims 4 Basement Treasures kit is a solid addition to the game's build catalog. It's full of unique and nostalgic items, most of which have great textures. It really makes me envision a space that you couldn't really envision before with the Sims 4 kits. There are a few instances where I feel that the Sims team missed a couple of opportunities. I've already mentioned some of it, but a few more things is when I buy anything in The Sims 4, a kit, an expansion pack, I expect everything that I see to be the highest quality. Every item, in my opinion, should look good from afar and up close. To its credit, most of the items in the Basement Treasures kit do hold up to that standard, but a few of the items do not, such as the steamer trunk, where at a certain angle you can see through the scarf that's hanging out of the lid. With the box with clothes and binders, when you zoom in on it, the items in there get quite blurry. The old telephone, the landline phone, have some issues with the cord looking flat or squished in some spots, where they just did it 2-dimensional instead of 3-dimensional. And I was also hoping to see, as I mentioned before, 70s style patterned wallpaper or wood paneling. Instead, we've got a fairly boring looking wallpaper and boring looking swatches that look a lot like all the other plain wallpapers that we have in the game. While I do understand that this is a build kit and not a gameplay kit, having a phone that's just decoration feels a bit of a missed opportunity, especially since players have been begging for functional landline phones for over 8 years now. It's hard not to notice that this kit has no flooring options either. However, I think the floor decals make up for that and allow for more versatility overall than just a new floor. Players can make any floor in the game look damaged and distressed with these decals, as well as any walls, which is awesome. It's worth mentioning, in spite of these criticisms, the kit still shows a lot of attention to detail in other ways. The bookcase with that one shelf that isn't level, and the adjustable floor lamp. I'm certain anyone from my generation, mid-30s to late 40s, remembers from their childhood home, everyone had that lamp. I mean, come on, if you didn't have that lamp in your home when you were a kid, your grandparents had that lamp. But yeah, those are just a few examples. So overall, I think the Sims 4 Basement Treasures kit is a good, solid kit. Despite the criticisms that I pointed out, I think it still adds a lot of value to the build catalog. If you're a fan of old, grungy items from decades past, I'm positive that you will love this kit. Thank you for watching this guide. I hope you found it helpful. I would love to hear your thoughts on the kit, so please feel free to leave a comment. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the guide, please consider following or subscribing. I release new videos pertaining to The Sims 4 on YouTube every week. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.